Okay, welcome everyone. Today I'm versing Apex Chess, and we're both recording our reactions to this game at the same time. So you'll be able to see both of our thought processes as the game goes on. And I'm going to play the ready opening, and it's 15-10.
And he is now 2100. That's insane. So this is going to be a 2100 versus 1850 and how they think. Okay, so I know Ryan starts with this. I'm not really so sure how I like to play against it because I don't really see it all that much.
Okay, and he pushes D5. So I'll just play my exact same setup. So this is basically a 2100 versus around an 1800, 1900. I think he's hit 1900. We'll just see what the difference is exactly. Like what moves does he play that's a mistake? Maybe I'll make a mistake and lose the game, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see.
I don't really know how I want to play against this, to be honest. He already knows what he wants to do. I'm thinking I maybe just develop the knight. He'll be looking down here, but it'll be okay. And I don't think he'd want to give this bishop up, so I'm not really going to be too worried about that. And maybe we just play c5 here and take some space. And then we're going to be planning to put the knight behind.
All right, he pushes c5. I think I'll just push d4 here. I think that's a good move. Probably pushing e6. So his bishop is defending this is kind of the standard move here, and then I usually just push e3 and just develop my light squared bishops. That's obviously a good move. I wouldn't really want to take this yet because that would just develop his dark squared bishop. So I'll actually just push e3, and I'll continue playing fast because I want to make sure I'm putting a lot of pressure on him, and I also already know what moves I want to play. And he develops his knight. That's also a good move.
Okay, we'll just develop the knight. He could come pin me, but I don't think there's really much of a threat there. Yeah, so he just develops. He's getting ready to castle, it appears. Maybe just develop here, but then he's going to take probably, and it'll just be wasted time for me. Yeah, maybe we just play like b6. b6 though, this becomes a little bit weak, but we're going to go here.
Like there should be some moves that Apex plays that might not be that good. Now he's looking to fianchetto his bishop. For now, all the moves that he's played for now look completely fine. Obviously, putting his bishop here is a good move. And if I were to develop my knight, and he were to takes here, here, here. Yeah, and everything looks. He's playing. He hasn't made any mistakes yet.
Okay, develops the knight. Now I could just stick to the plan of putting the bishop on b7. But now that I've pushed b6, if he takes, I could take with the pawn. I don't really have to worry about wasted tempo with the bishop. It's a little bit more active on this diagonal, but I feel like he's just going to jump in with the knight. So I'm going to go here. Just going to develop.
And then I could go here. So if I were to actually pin his knight, and he were to go here, then that probably wouldn't be that good of a move. And then he were to defend, and then take. It doesn't look like I can actually win any material, but it does look kind of forcing. But actually, maybe not. It doesn't really look like I can win any material. Yeah, I'll just castle kingside. I was looking at maybe pinning his knight, but I think I'll just get my king to safety, and then obviously my next move here is the push c4. I think c4 is an amazing move, creating the box, and then just keeping as much tension on the board as possible.
I don't really know at what point the tension here needs to be released. Or maybe I push in some positions. Like pushing right now wouldn't be really smart, but maybe there are some positions where I want to push. Definitely not right now. Now, if I put the bishop on this diagonal, this pawn's in the way. So fixing the structure here would probably not be the best, which is kind of the issue with keeping this in here. But maybe if I go here, maybe I have some plans of pushing for e5, in which case I should have put the bishop here. But the point of e5 would be to be able to open up this diagonal. But at the same time, it's also opening up his diagonal. I could jump the knight in, and if he took, I'd take, and then play for like some kind of f5 idea. Not really so sure. I think right now is a good time to just castle.
Okay, and now he decides to castle. I think that's also a good move. He needs to develop his light squared bishop soon. So the standard move here for me would be just to push c4. I wouldn't really want to take this because I'm not worried about him taking with the bishop. I'm actually worried about him taking with the pawn and then just being able to push all his pawns up the board. So I would have to say that this is a really good move, creating a box and just leaving as much tension on the board as possible. If I just leave as much tension here as possible and then maneuver my pieces in a way, he might make a mistake. He might make a mistake because it's hard to play around kind of this box here, I find.
Okay, so he's pushing c4. Don't know if I should take that. Probably not. I should probably keep the pressure and go here. And if he goes takes, maybe I jump the knight so that I can potentially take. Or no, if he takes, I just take with the knight. So I think I can go here. And I think taking would be a mistake because it's going to open up this diagonal long term.
Okay, and he develops his bishop. Good move. You wouldn't want to take this, even though like the computer move might be to take this or something. As a human, you wouldn't really want to take that because it just activates my knights, and then if my knight's here, then it can go here, takes, and then it just really activates my pieces. So it's good that he didn't take either of these pawns. Because it looks like it just activates my pieces. Now I'm looking at pushing a3 because I want to move my queen to c2, but I don't want his knight to attack my queen. So if I were to push this pawn and he were to take, I take here, 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 and I think everything looks fine. So I'll just push this pawn because I need my queen to be here and I need the rooks to be connected.
Okay, so he doesn't want anything coming here. Maybe he's planning to push. I highly doubt it, to be honest. But how do I go forward from here? I could take and open this up now, relieve a little bit of the pressure. And if he were to take like this, I mean, I'm just opening up my bishop. That's kind of the idea. I think taking here is actually a good move. So we're going to take. He'll probably take, improving his knight, but that's okay.
Rook to c8, very, very strong move. I might have to. Okay, he decides to take. He decides to take. Okay, if I were to take this, and he takes this, I take, and he takes this. I could probably take this with the queen. If his queen takes, I take. Okay, I think this is kind of his first mistake. I think, unless I'm missing something, that looks to me like his first mistake. There's no tricks of moving his queen. Yeah, I'll take with the knight. I'll take with the knight, and if he were to take this, then I'd probably take with the knights, and then yeah, there's no I don't see how that really benefits him, but maybe I'm missing something.
So he does take with the knight. Takes. Knight takes, knight takes. Just doesn't work. Could also potentially play here. If he pushes, I just take. Could also jump in here now. If I go here, he probably just takes, and then there's probably going to be a queen trade, maybe. Him getting a knight here could be annoying. But also, if I went for this and then played like here, maybe we have rook lift ideas. Knight to e4, and he pushes. I have to take, and that opens up his bishop, but then maybe we can trade it off. Let's go ahead and jump in with the knight.
All right, and he moves his knight, kind of occupying more squares in my position. What that move also does, though, is it also makes room for his bishop and maybe to push this pawn in the future. So that move looks fine. I don't see any. I think that move looks fine. If I were to take this pawn, it looks like he would be able to take my queen, and then maybe I would take with this rook. And then maybe his bishop could take this. So I'm actually not really sure. I kind of want to take this pawn because it does open up my bishop, my dark squared bishop diagonal. Yeah, I am going to take this pawn.
Okay, so he relieves the pressure. Now, if I were to go here, he's going to trade queens, which is slightly annoying. I don't really want to trade queens. I could also take here, and then potentially be attacking this pawn. So I could take, and then, or I could take like this. But I think knight takes, attacking the pawn makes sense. And then if takes, we just take, and then I'll probably push. And then where's the knight go? Maybe just back. But then he's going to pressure it. Maybe, no, he can't. So let's take with the knight.
If you were to just, okay, takes with the knight. Takes with the knight. I did also see this. I didn't think he was going to play it, but so if I were to push b4, if I were to push b4, it looks like he can still kind of just take my queen, and then I were to take back, and then he could probably just go back here. And It is kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying. I don't really like how his knight is able to kind of just hop over here. So I am looking at just moving my queen here, but then maybe he would move his rook here. I go here. Um, he would have to move his knight. So I'm actually probably attacking his queen with the rook first. My position looks good. I think my position looks really good though. Yeah, I'm going to move my queen.
I think I just want to trade this bishop off, to be completely honest. I go here. I don't really see how he stops me from doing that. Maybe knight here, but then takes. Let's go ahead, try to trade that bishop off. Maybe his plan was just to bring the rook, but then now we can just go here with the queen.
Play bishop here, takes, queen takes, attack his knight. His knight could go back. Okay, and that is the move he's played. That looks like a great move. Like that looks like a great move. Takes, queen takes, attack his knight. The knight can't go here, so it would have to go here. But then this knight looks incredibly weak. I could attack it, but then his rook could just go here. I'm still not seeing a series of moves that wins material here. Maybe attacking his queen, because his queen would have to stick defending his bishop. So if I were to go there, queen goes there. And then I were to take, queen takes, attack his knight. Wait a minute. I think I might have found it. Because then the knight would have to go here. Wait. So rook here, queen here, take the bishop. Queen takes, attack the knight. The knight can't go here because the rook is here, so he has to go here. But then I could go here attacking the bishop, and then bishop attacks the knight. I think there's some type of positional mistake that he's made here.
This is probably his best piece in the position, so I would be very happy if we got that traded off. I do think we'll see rook d1 maybe, and then queen e7. What does he do? Maybe then takes? He just improved his rook, I guess. Okay, so he goes with that rook. It doesn't really change anything. I think I still just play queen e7. No real choice, to be honest. Queen e7, does he have any moves to attack the queen? Not that I really see. I think just queen e7. We're all right.
But I don't think he's going to play that. I think he's going to play the more human move of just moving the queen, but then not anticipating this move. Because what this move does is that the rook is occupying here. So once I attack the knight, he can't go here, so you have to go here. But then knight attacks this, also attacks the knight. Maybe he's able to takes. So if I were to take, his queen takes, I attack the knight. The knight goes here. I go here, attacking the bishop. He defends the bishop. No, because I can. But then if he takes with the queen, no, his queen's here. His queen is here, so he cannot take with the queen. So if he takes with the rook, then I just take. So what was my first move here? It was takes, queen. Yeah, okay. It was takes, queen takes, here, knight goes here, attacking the bishop. So if I were to go here, his knight can't go here, his knight can't go here, his knight can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here, so I'd have to go here. So let me just play that.
It's a little bit of hope chess, in my opinion. Okay, so my knight's got to move. It does not have any good squares to go to. We might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. If I go here, I guess I can always go here, but that's so ugly. If I go here, maybe rook in, attacking this. And my pieces are just getting crammed. Oh, I just get forked. I just straight up get forked. Oh, wow. Okay, but there could be tactics here, because if I take this and he takes, I can take here. Then this? No, this is protected. Oh, dang. Move 16, I did not expect to blunder up like this. I mean, I guess my best bet's probably just to take here. I got no other moves.
Okay, he sacrifices. I was actually looking at this position a little bit longer. He might have been able to move this knight. I go here. Move the queen, and then if I were to take, queen takes defending. He actually might have had something here, but I'm still having difficulty seeing it. But instead, he decides to sack his knight. Probably not the best move, because I think he had something else there. But it looks like I have to now. It looks like I have to take that. So I'm now attacking his knight. And it kind of just looks like we're in the exact same position, except he's down even more material. I guess not though, because he's attacking this. He's attacking this pawn. So yeah, I'm just going to. I just want to make sure I'm not blundering a fork here. So there's no. Yeah, I'll just go here, and play that move, defending this pawn.
So he's planning to move this and attack the knight, and the knight has 0 squares. And if I go here, he just comes in. and there's just no way to save it at all. I have to go super passive. This pawn will fall. Everything's gonna fall. This is a fork, but he just takes. Like, this is already quite resignable in my opinion. Maybe I need to go back to stop him from coming in. But that's just so miserable. And then I would have to plan to, like, I could take, but then he takes. This is saying, if I go knight back right now, comes in. I could bring the rook, but we don't want to go so passive. I could go here, but he just has so many knight moves. Here, takes. Jump the knight somewheres. I don't know, jumps back or something. And we gotta move the knight here. I don't see any other move than this.
Okay, he challenges my rook. I think that looks actually wait, if I were to go here though and he goes here, then I could take this. I'll just play it I'll just play it safe. I'll just play it safe. I'll just go here and then I'll just move this rook to d1.
And honestly, he'll probably just play there. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you? And now I think if I go here though, queen takes. Maybe I can bring the queen here, targeting the knight. No. I'd have to take and then play there. But then I just get back ranked. Maybe I give up the pawn to get the queen off of here. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Here, so that if he takes here, I can move the bishop and it's still protected. I'll lose both the pawns, but I don't know what else I can do.
Okay, he moves his knight back. That doesn't look like a good move. It looks like a better move would be just to simply take, and then it looks like I would have to take, and then he might be able to have some type of queen infiltration, or some. There might have been. I think taking was probably a better move, but I understand what he's trying to do because the bishop is here, and so he doesn't want me to have tricks with moving my knight. But okay, but that's what he's played. Yeah, to me that looks like the best move because it's very forcing. It comes with check, and then his queen has to take. And then I was thinking of just going here, defending my back rank, but also just putting pressure on his queen. And then if he were to take, then obviously since I'm up 2 points of material, I should be able to win the game.
And now he wants a queen trade, of course. We don't want a queen trade. We don't want the queen trade. Could go maybe here. Yeah, we can't take a queen trade, that's for sure.
Fairly straightforward if he were to just take this, but instead he decides to put pressure here. It's already defended, but I will. I think now. I think now I have to. I think now I have to create a lift. Actually, I have to be careful. I have to be careful. Bishop takes. I can't take with the bishop because I would. But then I do have. Wait, I do have mate though. So if I were to push this pawn and bishop takes, I am able to take with the bishop because here that would be mate. So I'll push this. Maybe he'll blunder that.
So I think I just need to make a luft for my king and then hold on for dear life and hope that he blunders. That's all I got. Let's just make a luft.
And yeah, and then that's fairly that's understandable because obviously he knows that his king is weak. So probably if I were to go here, attacking his bishop, does that really do anything for me? It does. I want to get my knight over here. I'm not sure how to do that though. Okay, but I will. I'll go here.
He jumps the knight in. He's hitting the bishop. I mean, we don't want trades. We can't take trades. Are there any other threats to that? What if I just go here? I don't know. We can't trade.
Probably moving his bishop back would be a good move. And then I was thinking of maybe attacking his queen. But then he might be able to go here. So if I were to attack his queen, actually, sorry, he can't go here because my queen is here. So if I were to go here, he would have to go here, but then check, and then his king were to go here. Let me think. Let me think for a second because I don't want his knight to attack my queen. So probably moving it over here would be better. Okay, I'm just gonna play the very nice move, b5. I think this is a very nice move, because it stops his knight from jumping here, and it kind of forces him maybe to push this. Actually, he can't. He can't because the bishop. Well, I guess maybe. No, he can't. So that move really locks his position because I don't have to make any forcing moves because I'm up in material. So I don't really have to. I'm not really the one that has to make any kind of forcing moves here. Now I could go here, but then his queen could still go here because it's defended. because the knight is in the way. I'm still having a hard time kind of infiltrating his position. I think this works. So I'm gonna go here. I'm attacking his. Hopefully that's hopefully I didn't just blunder the game, but I'm attacking his queen, and then my calculation was because I guess I'm not really threatening that, am I? I can always go back though. I can always go back though. It's always he doesn't have enough pieces, so I can always just go back if I need to. But I was calculating queen here, then I go here, and he can't take the knight because I take the queen. So then he'd probably have to really his only move would probably be Okay, he plays it differently. That's a good move. That's a good move because now this doesn't work. So I'll have to go back. So I tried to do something there, but obviously he saw that. So I'll have to just move my knight back now.
Oh my gosh. No, he had queen takes. Oh, he had queen takes because after I take, there's a check. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna go back. When he goes here, I just won't play this. Maybe we'll play something like here. So if I take this, he just takes with the pawn. Let's move our knight.
I think that's what I'm going to play, and he plays a great move. He just doesn't take. So that looks like a good move. This still isn't completely easy to play. So queen here, attacking his. If I were to attack his queen, okay, I'm going to attack his queen, and the idea is that he can't. It looks if he were to take this, I just take this with the knight, and if he doesn't take, then I have check, and I should just be able to take his bishop. So this is a very forcing move.
No, he's just coming in with the queen. I mean, I really can't have a queen trade. So let's just slide back.
Okay, he can go back too. So I could, if I were to move my knight, his knight's able to kind of hop over here, which is annoying. But I guess I am able to maybe go over here though. That does look forcing. Maybe moving this knight is better though, but then that does allow him to have the check. So maybe moving this knight is good, but then that opens up his bishop diagonal even more. Okay, I'll go here.
Okay, jumps the knight. So I was thinking like this to double pressure this. If I go here, what's his plan with this knight? I mean, he probably just wants to go here, but this wouldn't allow him to go there because then I would take. Oh no, but if I go here and he goes here, the queen no longer sees. Okay, so if I go here, hit the queen. Where's the queen go? Let's hit the queen.
Okay, he attacks my queen. Okay, I'll go here. And the idea is that I don't want to blunder my queen.
I could go here attacking the pawn while also threatening to fork him, but not really actually. What if I just put this here? Knight can go here, I guess. Let's put the bishop here. If he goes here, I'll go here. I hit the bishop, hit this.
Okay, attacks my knight. I would have to say that looks like a kind of a weak move. Check here, move my. I'd have to say that looks like a weak move. I'll go here, moving the knight, but also threatening check, but also kind of trying to go over here. He does have this queen check. Move my king. Oh my god, he can push. He can push here. If I were to go here, so I'd have to go here. If the bishop takes here. Okay, and he plays that. That does stop the check. If I were to go here and his bishop were to take, then I'm threatening a fork. Maybe I will go here.
Yeah, now he achieves that. I wanted to go here. Oh, he's threatening big fork. Big fork incoming. So we kind of need to deal with that. I guess we can do that like this, but then check, just go up, then takes, kind of forces the queen trade. So maybe I just step up with the king, bring the king forward.
Minute and 35 versus a minute and 40. He's playing very, very well. I could take that, but I just don't like that. I was kind of thinking of attacking his knight. Queen here. That does look like, but then well, if I were to go there, that does look like a good move. But maybe I'll just play it safe though. Maybe I'll just play it safe and I'll just go here. And the idea behind this move is to take his knight because the knight's very confusing. I'll probably just end up getting forked. So I just want to make sure that the knight is no longer there. Make it very easy for me to play. Move my queen over here and then see if I can win the game.
He's getting down to a minute. Okay, so he moves the knight or the bishop. He just wants trades. If I go here and he takes, I guess he's always got check. I'm getting low on time. Maybe we just attack the bishop. Let's go back, attack the bishop. We can also break through at some point, maybe. Trying to find a way to make that push work. Maybe I go here. Let's go here.
I can just give him this check and then take the pawn, but he plays it differently. Okay, I'll go here, and the idea is to take this pawn, and then also the idea is to give him this check as well. Yeah, this check looks kind of nice. Okay, he defends. I'll go here, trying to create some type of threat. I still can't really break through though. I could try taking this pawn, but it just seems, that doesn't really seem like that's the best move. I kind of want to, maybe it is though. Maybe it just is the best move. All right, he attacks the knight. I think I'll just have to take that.
Get in. And now I think I need to try and break through here. But how do I do it? Let's move the queen. Oh, he's got check. Step up, maybe. Just make sure there's no checks. He's probably going to play here. I goes for queen check. Step over.
You throw in, maybe I'll push this pawn here. He can't take knight defense, but I'm also threatening the knight check. Gosh. Never mind, I blundered a pawn. Ugh, I blundered a pawn. I'll take this pawn. If he gives me the check, I'll just block with the bishop. Very sloppy by me. Kind of blundering pawns. He's defending very well though. He's definitely not giving up, which is good. So I'm in check. I'll just move my bishop in front of my king, and then I probably have to. It doesn't really look like he can really defend this pawn. Okay, he just pushes here, so I will. Yeah, I think I'll just take that, and if he takes, I'll just take with my queen.
Okay, let's take here. So we got his pass pawn. We're still completely lost, but let's give a check. Now let's bring the queen back. Oh, we always have to protect this. King up. Let's push this pawn, stop him from coming here.
No, that would be a blunder. If he moves his queen, that's a blunder because I have check and winning the pawn. So check, queen takes check. No, it's just a draw, I think. Played very well. Yeah, I was probably going for a draw. So maybe if I were to go here, and his queen takes, it's probably just a draw, but we'll see if I can win this endgame. Maybe actually, well, it really shouldn't be a draw because I do have the bishop. So keeping the queens on the board would probably be his best bet.
I'm wondering if I can draw this endgame. Like, if I take, can I just like step up and not allow him to come forward? I'm gonna go into this endgame. Because I'm not totally convinced that like he'll be able to pull this off. If I go here, takes here, he goes here. No, he can't. Here, takes here, he takes here. If I go here, here, then go here, he takes, I come, no, I can't go there. Then I'm gonna get shouldered away probably. Here, if takes, then we step up. It's so complex. I thought maybe I was drawing, but I don't think so.
And then probably just move the bishop back and then move my king forward. And if he goes here, give him this check. Can't push again. And then I'll go here. Okay, he just gives up the pawn. So I'll take this one. And I'll try not to stalemate the game. I'm pretty good at stalemating the game though.
Yeah, because I have moves, and he has waiting moves. Good game, good game. Yep, there it is. And we'll let him checkmate me.
Oh, that's mate. Okay. He played very well. He played very well. He definitely didn't give up. So that was a good game. I played with an 85.9% accuracy. My opponent played with the 79.3% accuracy.
It's all right. We take that. We learn from these. And if you guys have not checked out his channel, make sure you go check him out. Rom Chess League, I believe it is. We'll have a link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another one.